crashing. So I would say it's a market for both, right? Yes, if you're doing active portfolio management, yes, right? But if you're an investor, it's still a market, right? Because you're thinking about the crash, right? But you have to think the other way around. Traders are trading on the way up because they basically ride the momentum, while value investors are selling. Because, right? So the best textbook example is with Aave Land, right? Aave Land, UMA, these products that have done a 10x, 15x, 50x, right? The value investors bought their positions in these projects back in 2018 when everybody thought altcoins were dead, right? They bought then, they accumulated, they just sat back, waited for the DeFi pump to come this year. Then as everything was mooning, they were taking profits, whether they would sell 10%, 20% with each up move, right? But they took off enough cash on the table to a point where when the crash came back down, they had lots of cash on the sidelines to then possibly buy the dip, right? So I definitely do think it's both a value investor and trader market. Bill, your comment, your thoughts
Sure.
on that?
So with, and you're right, it is both, right? So if you traded it, say on a weekly basis, you buy, and there's that old saying that I have that you have to earn the right to take risk, right? So traders sometimes can become investors by having a trade and then taking some of the profits. And then if the profits continue to build up, they can add to the position, or they can just sort of let it ride by moving their stop loss up, right? So HODLing for a trader could be a week or a month. And I think if you followed that plan, at least in the late stages of this last rally, like, you buy it, it would moon, you would sell it. Yes. You're also right that it is a good investor's market, right? In other words, if you liked certain things fundamentally, your Chainlink, your Polkadot, but you didn't want to chase it, it gave investors, in this case, I think, a golden opportunity to get involved, right? Because you don't want to get caught in a selling vortex if you're going to try to hold it for 10 years, because no matter what anybody says, right? If they buy something and it goes down 40%, they're not going to HODL. They're either going to sell now or they're going to sell later. Trust me. So it is a market for both. Traders have probably done better. Okay. But the investor can return now that it's been flushed out on these, like, strange catalysts, like a comment from a presidential candidate about taxes and Uniswap getting forked. Right.
All right. Thank you, Bill.